people, community and dear friends, and welcome to the channel. So today's pick a card is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be about a game called YAHTZEE or YAHTZEE. You know, it spells different from different countries, and there is also different type of YAHTZEEs. There's like Maxi YAHTZEE, Farm YAHTZEE, Christmas, Easter YAHTZEE, and so on. But it's like the original one. So you have the YAHTZEE one, and you also like YAHTZEE, because there are some type of them is played in Europe, and then you have another version like in North America and so on. So this is when you roll the dice, you can choose between different options, and then when you sum all like the combinations together, it's about who is winning the game. So this is actually your next YAHTZEE, meaning what is the next thing that you're winning at, or something that you've been wishing for that is manifesting. So I'm going to show you the dice right now and look at them together. So for pile 1, that's with 6 and 5. So for group number 2, double 2, so 2, 2. And for group 3, 2 and 4. And it could also be there are actually different meanings, like different maybe manifestations, because when you play this game, you can like select different. It could be like from pair or house, or it could be some bonus also, and also of course the YAHTZEE is if you got all the same dices. So let's get started. Hello and welcome pile 1, welcome to your reading. So if you've chosen the dice 6 and 5 here, what is interesting is that maybe number 65 or 56 could be significant, or 11 or 2 together. I'm getting that maybe you are very personal, it's very spiritual, and maybe you had some type of ascension, or you're going to experience some type of transformation. It could be also ascension, because I'm seeing both the 6 and 5, but I can actually see if I do it like this, is the 6, so like 2 doubles, and 6 is the maximum you can have in one of the dices in YAHTZEE. So it could also maybe something spiritual that you are manifesting, but is also maybe something maybe about November, or maybe you're a Scorpio or a Libra. And we have 6 and 6 is 12. That is also Sagittarius, December. Seeing also maybe you're ending a cycle, because number 12 is, when it comes to the months, it's like, you know, in many countries it's kind of, there's New Year's Eve and so on. Okay, so we're going to take the cards and let's see what are the messages that we're getting, and there will also be some oracle cards. So thanks for being here today, and I hope you're doing great. So let's see, for pile 1, what else the next YAHTZEE? Wow, straight to the point. Wow, do you see this? This is super, this is magic. Okay. Here you can see the dices. If we're speaking about the dices, you have it here, and the Wheel of Fortune. This is a Major Arcana, meaning this is a change. I mentioned also transformation, and I mentioned a new cycle. This is luck coming in for you. Things are kind of, the wheel is turning in your favor is what I'm getting. And here is actually tarot for tarot, meaning this is a really big manifestation, and also you're ending a cycle like I mentioned at the beginning. Look at this, we have here is actually 4 and 6, but we can see here that's number 5 and 6, and you have 6 and 5 here. So this is actually a double confirmation. This is also something that you are winning. I mentioned some type of spiritual abilities that is increasing, or you're allowing them to come to you, or this could also be past masters or ascendants, also ancestors that have been trying to communicate and you're open for them. Maybe they're giving you some type of clues or direction for the next cycle, something really beautiful, but you're winning, and you know you have the dices, the same dices twice, so it's quite interesting. That is something major, quite fantastic happening to you. I'm getting also like the top of the world. You're balancing in one feet and you have so much going on, and I see something that I've actually never seen this before. You can see from the hands is kind of both the white and the black color, meaning this is yin yang, this is the balance. There's also, but you can see the person is so happy. There is celebration when this comes to you. It's kind of the YAHTZEE is kind of a super big YAHTZEE, kind of you're getting YAHTZEE twice. It's like you're getting all the 5 or 6 dice, because it's different if it's a regular YAHTZEE or max YAHTZEE, and you're kind of winning twice next to after each other. Really fantastic. So there is a big celebration also coming in for you. I'm getting the word, not only magic, but I'm getting also majestic. Okay, so for pile 1, what more do you want to know? You have the Hangman in reverse, and this is number 12, and it's another Major Arcana, meaning again there is big change or big changes, because for some of you it could be multiple and plural, because we have like the same combination. And this is also that maybe things have been stagnant. This is actually turning in your favor again, like the Wheel of Fortune. And we have number 12, like we mentioned. So again, maybe you're Sagittarius, or there's something significant about December, or was, that is changing now. Maybe you've been, some time things have been stagnant for 12 months, and this is a new cycle. This is luck, you're winning. I don't know why, but I'm getting the song "When Love Takes Over," you know, from Kelly Rowland and David Guetta. This could be directly love, but it could also be that you are opening up to receive love in different ways. But I remember the video, and this is a very happy video. And Kelly, she's very happy also in the video. So something that's actually going to make you very happy. And actually I'm seeing, like in my mind's eye, the video when she's doing like the shape of the heart, you know, in front of her heart. So something's going to give you a lot of happiness. So let's see. Oh, the energy of the King of Pentacles. Well, the energy of the King of Pentacles, this is actually, I mentioned ascension, I'm getting again ascension. Something that has been mature, and the age doesn't matter, but it's something that you have learned a big lesson, or you're living something that was safe and stable in the past, but maybe didn't give you enough recognition or enough public recognition or some type of celebration, that you weren't seen, because we can see that this person is inside its house, and here you're kind of out and about in front of people. We have also the dog. I'm getting that you're very supported. This could be, you know, supported from friends, some people you'll know. Maybe you don't know about that, but you are. I'm seeing here also with this halo and kind of the healing coming from the hands. Again, I mentioned a lot of spiritual abilities. Maybe you're finally starting this new cycle and luck is on your side, and you're opening some type of spiritual shop or spiritual bookshop. It could be maybe also a tarot oracle store. I'm getting that you're going to experience that. I mentioned the song, you know, When Love Takes Over, but you're going to experience that people is very loyal to you. Also in this new endeavor, that is possible for you to gain a lot of money and increasing in your finance sector is what I'm getting. And it's kind of getting the same shape, you know, of this specific wheel for the Wheel of Fortune. Strong earth placements such as Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus may be significant. And actually it is also part of December, is Sagittarius and Capricorn. And then you have the Six of Wands, meaning that you're actually winning. This is the public recognition. You can see kind of with the hands here. And again, you have the spotlight on you. And this could be that you've been some type of quote-unquote hiding yourself because you were frightened or because you got some comments. But this is, you're getting more in the light. Again, the stagnant times are changing. You have luck on your side, you're winning, you have success, and you're ready to be in the spotlight, like not kind of inside anymore. But you're going to get a lot of support, and you are very supported, and you're also there are also a lot of angels and deities that are supporting you. Maybe you don't see it or you don't feel it, but I'm getting that you are. We see it a lot with the healing here, we see with the aura, and also the lights are the spotlights, but it's also, you know, with the winning breath here. On the back of the deck we have another Americana, the Devil. This is also another Capricorn card. This is also about Saturn, about money, about structure, but it's also about knowing when to take the risk, because this could be that you have been postponing to have the success, and this is a judgment. You know, we are on different timelines, different paths. Sometimes we experience things that make you be, you know, more careful or slow down or something, but I'm getting that you are not listening to this person anymore. You're here, and again is the hand, kind of, you are also going to support other people, and people is going to support you. And here I'm getting like the pentacle again, like this is money coming in for you. And also you are not afraid to be vulnerable anymore. So I'm going to take another card, start deck, see we can have some confirmation on your information. Pile 1, let's see. We have the Four of Cups. The World, the Happily Ever After. Another Americana. The Six of Cups. The Tower. I told you I was getting the transformation. Scorpio also, and rebirth. And back of the deck we have another Americana, the Seer, which is the High Priestess. Yes, I mentioned that your spiritual abilities may be increasing. If there's something that you're wanting, you are opening for them. You're opening more to that you can receive downloads, signs, and maybe you're also being more clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairvoyance. There are different types, you know. As we can see, it says also the Seer. So it could be also that you're opening now to see things like premonitions, or have lucid dreams or prophetic dreams, or kind of you have the prophetic intuition about things going to happen. But I'm getting that you're going to be happy about it, because we can see that this person is, you know, we can see the feet are off the ground, but is still happy and in the red color, following us with passion. And you can see there's also, we can see a little bit of the skin, meaning this is the vulnerability. And we see kind of the same hero bay. There's some type of ivy, but also like the winning breath. But you're getting more and more psychic if it's something that you're open for. So with the Four of Cups here, this is kind of when you're changing and you're opening for this beautiful new, like YAHTZEE, like you're winning. I'm getting that you're not able to see right now how positive it's going to be for you. Kind of it's going to be like this blessing coming in, because normally the Four of Cups is like a hand from the universe or the divine, you know, whatever you believe, spirit, giving kind the blessing or the gift, or and you have luck on your side. I'm also getting the song right now from Rick Ashley, I Have Angels on My Side. And then the lyric says, can you see it, can you see it, everything's going to be alright. So maybe you need a confirmation that things going to be alright when you start this new cycle also, or when you start to open up with the psychic abilities. The World card, this is that you've been all the cycles, you've been many cycles. I mentioned also about different lessons. Could be also that you are ending a timeline or a cycle that has been some karmic lessons, also generational. lessons, kind of you felt that you had a lot of responsibilities. And here we can see also with the world, this is a new cycle again. You had all the cycles, this is something new. So it's a lot about this rebirth energy. And I'm getting also drawn to this small gemstone. This is actually some type of raw granite, one of the most kind of luxury expensive gemstones that it is. We will look at it. It shines a little bit. But this is a card that has to do with transformation and rebirth. Very significant. Then we have the Six of Cups. And interesting with this card, it is a hand. So I mentioned that originally in the tarot white, you have a hand given the 4 cups, but here you have it kind of the 6 cups. And this could also be that it doesn't happen the way you thought, or when you're going to start your business or opening up for this psychic ability. There's a lot of hands kind of being ready, kind of also you are giving to the world in one way or another. But this is going to give you a lot of success, like we mentioned, wealth, money, but because you're on support and love from others. So this kind of your YAHTZEE, your big winning. And also the Six of Cups, again, you're going to be quite happy. You're going to kind of maybe feel feelings that you haven't experienced in a long time. It could also be feelings that you had when you were a child, when there were happy times that you felt hope, happiness, like coming back to you, like some of the emotions. This is also a card about transformation. This is both Mars card, it has to do with Scorpio and Aries. And we can see another dragon. So you have dragons, maybe you were born in a year of the dragon, that was 2 years ago, one of the years. And this is actually when you start this new, and we're opening up your psychic abilities, your kind of life to life, the life you normally are used to go to change, but for the positive, because we can see here is a lot of sun, there's a lot of happiness. So quite interesting. So I'm going to take one card here to see if there's something about a specific place or travel or some message. So for pile 1, so this is Hermit, there's another Major Arcana, and this Virgo. And here's Sasfi in Switzerland. As with Virgo, Virgo season is from August to September, so it's not far away. This is that we can see that even though there's a kind of, it's like a cliff and there's snow because it's like winter time, you still have the light. I'm getting that, and we're speaking about light in different, like the spotlight, like the halo, like healing, like different rays. This is also like you will have the possibility to kind of help others, kind of be a leader, guide them on the way, because of all this. It's kind of, your next path. So it's just before like the threshold, and you're getting there, and you're going to be so happy with this, like feeling that you're winning. So one more oracle card, let's see. So this is about the crown chakra, and this is tourmalated quartz. And there's again purple that has to do again with opening your third eye chakra, like being more spiritual. Oneness, you are part of the universe and always will be. I mentioned that maybe you needed also to know before that you are supported in many ways, and with the angels and everything. This is again another confirmation about that. So let's see, we have one animal spirit oracle card. I'll get them quickly. I'm shuffling in front of the camera, you can see. You need to hear this. Oneness, you're part of your soul, so you are never alone. This is the same. This is 42. Together is 6. One of the dice is number 6. 6 eyes. And the other spirit is quite interesting because there's so much about love. And love is not always only a love connection you like a love partner, but it's also love, like you receive love. And I mentioned several things that is a confirmation. I mentioned the song When Love Takes Over with David Guetta and Kelly Rowland, when she's doing the harp shape, in the video. Here you got another harp shape. So you need to know that you are loved and supported. and you are in many ways, like from the other divine spirits is what I'm getting, and also here on the 3D planet Earth. So this is also oneness, you're part of the universe and always will be. Like if you've been felt kind of outside or left out, also could be with the Hermit, you're part connected. And look at this, there is another, it could be that you have also a best friend that is supporting you, or there's a new person going to support you, give you a lot of love and be very loyal to you also with the dog. So you're never alone. You need to know that you are never alone. Wow, this was quite deep, but it's actually kind of your next YAHTZEE that's going to influence you so many things in your life, and you're not alone. Let's say it to you yourself when you feel maybe you get triggered or something. You're not alone. And sometimes people have a little bit of difficultness to show support to others, you know, because of vulnerability and so on. But you are also going to lead the way in many ways for others, knowing that they're not alone neither. So this is what I have for you. I hope it resonated. Please let me know. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and see you next time. Peace, love. Hello and welcome, pile 2. If you select it, the 2 dice with the 2s on it, this is your pile about what is your next YAHTZEE. What are you winning at? So first of all, I'm getting actually love, because I'm seeing like 2-2. For me, often, well, I'm getting this time this energy that is something to do about love. It could be like a partnership, soulmate, twin flame, or something that has to do with love. Kind of, there's somebody that you are matching, that you're attracting in your life. This is what I'm getting. So I'm going to take the tarot cards and let's see. So for pile 2, thank you for being here and hope you're doing great. So what is their next YAHTZEE? Please let us know. Okay, there's a lot of energy here. Let me see how many cards went all over the floor. Okay, I'm gonna take 3 I have been told and shuffle 2 more. Okay, so then we have 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Of course, when you have 2 twos, then you need the 2 of Cups and this pile number 2. And okay, then I've been shown to shuffle to get 2 more cards. Okay, wow, there's a lot of energy. There's something I'm getting about, you know, mostly for you, it has to do about love. Is somebody kind of very eager to, wow, well, this was interesting. Okay, I was shuffling the cards and suddenly I bent 1 card. I was shuffling and then this card I bent it. This card is the 3 of Swords, meaning that this love connection, that is your new partner entering in your life, like I said, is very eager to come into your life. If it's somebody from the past, then maybe somebody that you're reuniting with. I'm getting this is not somebody that you've been in a relationship, but it could be somebody that you know, or this is a new person. It's going to heal your heart. I know that I know we also need to heal our hearts ourselves, but it's going to kind of heal the rest of it, to put it that way. This is really, really beautiful. So this is definitely has to do about love. Kind of when you have done a lot of work on yourself is what I'm getting, like you have. I'm getting the song from All Green, How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? You have mended it, and when you meet this person, it's going to mend it even more. And I was supposed to look at a card because I almost bent it. You can see it's bended. So, meaning that we don't need this for this reading, so I'm just going to put there and get 2 more cards. Interesting, you know what Spirit wants us to show us. Okay, let's see. Well, the energy of the King of Wands, and then we have the 4 of Wands. Wow, I mean, this is clearly love. But it, you know, if you don't want love, there are other parts with different messages. Wow, okay. So first of all, With the Nine of Wands, I'm getting that you have been tired about love, you don't want to know about love. Maybe some of you have gave up on love and are not interested in somebody that you've known before, or a new person, or anything. But when this person comes in and you're meeting this person, you're going to put your guard down. You're going to be like a little bit, can I trust this person? But you're going to know it. You're going to know it. You're going to feel it in your instinct, your discernment, if there are any red flags or not. For some of you, there are actually two persons coming in, is what I'm getting. So there's maybe a choice that you need to do. But you will know who is for you. So with the Ten of Cups, is like one of the most happiest card in the whole tarot. This is about, this love fulfillment. As you can see, you're partnering with somebody, and this person, you have this possibility to grow a family together, to have a home together, a lot of happy times. I'm getting some of you. Okay, I've been drawn to the tent. Some of you maybe are going to meet this person when you attend to some type of circus or Cirque du Soleil or something. I've been drawn my mind's eye to like a newspaper article that I read yesterday about some circus. Or this could be that you meet this person outside, kind of hiking, when you are at the restaurant dinner. Maybe I'm getting traveling also again. And there's something about the tent. Maybe, actually, as a side note, if you're trying to relocate, maybe the person will be the real estate, or maybe you're meeting the person when you're searching for homes. Places, I'm getting apartment specific. So Two of Cups, this is a card about love, like the two twos that you have here. That's going together. Maybe for some of you, there's a lot of difference between you, like maybe belief cultures, ethnicical backgrounds, but you're going to ment so well. We can see that there's a love, there's all this rainbow, everything beautiful coming out, like the vapor, like it's coming out of the bowls because there's so much love going on. So there's going to be a lot of mending and bonding is what I'm getting. So the energy of the King of Wands, this is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Somebody that is very passionate, very bold. Could be somebody that's very strong. You maybe could meet them also at the gym. So what is interesting, I'm being shown that if you are the viewer, kind of not receptive to love, you're holding, like you see, this big wand. But here this person comes, and the gender doesn't matter, just the energy, with this wand. And you're like, I don't believe it. And this person, yeah, you better believe it. This is love, and so on. So I mentioned that maybe this is also some type of soul, right? Twin flame, your divine counterpart, coming in now. And there's a lot of happiness coming in. You have a lot of positive cards. You have 2 and 2 is 4, and here is 4 of Wands. So I'm going to take another deck to see what more Spirit wants us to know. So for pile 2, what is the next YAHTZEE? The resourceful regent, the magician, nice. So Major Arcana, the Page of Wands. Wow, the Ace of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so 2 more cards, please. The energy of the King of Cups. The Knight of Swords. The Five of Cups. And what is interesting with the Five of Cups, 4 of the letters up close. The 5th is open up. This is feathers. The feathers is actually swords. And we mentioned that we're throwing away the 3 of swords. So they kind of don't affect you anymore. They're not a part of this anymore. As you can see, here is the letter that this future partner or spouse, if you want, is writing the letter. Here we can see writing. Here you can see with the 2 hearts. I'm getting something maybe up 5 weeks or 5 months, maybe significant. Yeah, and I'm seeing this person may also be very romantic, giving you flowers and so on. So the magician, it could be that you have been manifesting this person if it's somebody from the past. If it's somebody new, it could be that you both have manifested each other's, like the type of quality, the type of relationship, you both are ready to be committed to each other. Then we have the page of wands here. What is interesting here is that here we have the moon, and we see here there are wings, like angel wings. This could be also something about divine timing. That's why it didn't happen before. If there's a reunion, but like I'm not getting an ex, but it could be somebody that you know before. Okay, sometimes we know people from the past even though we're not been in a loving relationship with them. There's going to be a lot of communication because I see a lot of this blue color, and here again with the Ace of Wings, again we have these wings. Okay, so I'm getting another message. Maybe this person is a pilot or a captain, and you're meeting them when you're traveling. And this is not an advertisement for any, airline. I've been drawn to the letters KLM. Maybe that's significant. Or maybe the Netherlands is significant. Actually, I'm being drawn to the stars, and this may be significant for some, but the King of Netherlands, actually, of the Netherlands, he actually, sometimes, he's the pilot in KLM. So maybe you know him, or maybe there's something about Amsterdam or Netherlands or something, or with the flight company that you're meeting somebody. Quite interesting. But this is something new. This relationship is going to be something new that you're going to build together, like I mentioned with the Ten of Cups. This is something that is passionate, not only passionate when it comes to love and intimacy, but passionate that you're looking forward to see each other, looking forward to experience things together, adventures, exciting times is what I'm getting. And you have both the energy of the King of Wands and the King of Cups. So I'm told that I'm getting somebody very romantical because I saw roses. And here we can see this person writing you nice poems, nice text messages, writing you letters, or maybe somebody that's like more old-fashioned, or some type of digital messages maybe. Kind of thinking about you a lot. And as we can see, this person is very spiritual also, because I'm seeing that this person is kind of holding a color, like some type of praying color, or some type of praying or spiritual. And here this reminds me of some type of diploma that has actually to do, I'm getting maybe some yoga practice, but it could also be some type of captain certification. With both the pilots and the working also at sea, they need to renew the certificates so and so often, so they can still practice and do their work. Quite important. Yeah, I get somebody that is very mature. And again, with the blue, I'm getting there's a lot of communication again. Blue and purple again. So, Scorpio, Cancer zodiac sign, Pisces may be significant. And here we have the Knight of Swords. Again, I'm getting with the cat. So normally we don't see the Knight of Swords on a cat, we see it on a horse. So actually this could be that this energy of the Libra. Okay, it just was a sound. That's a confirmation. Okay, I said Libra, so maybe significant about Libra season. That's September to October, just before Scorpio season. But Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, this being filmed during Gemini season. So there's a lot of communication. As we can see, this person is very verbal, very direct, and what their approaches and wishes and what they want type of relationship with you. I'm getting also that when you meet this person, maybe you're going to think that this person is very flirty or something, and this is somebody that is going to be serious when it comes to their approach, direct, passionate. And maybe you will feel that very much in their ego, but they aren't. And because we normally see a horse, and this is a cat, kind of is smaller than a horse, I'm getting that maybe you are going to think that, oh, should I rely on this? But yeah, I'm getting that is something to rely on. Another thing I'm getting quite strongly, maybe there's something about the year of the cat, that you're born on the year of the cat, or your person, or so on. Because it's actually one of the Vietnamese zodiac. Also. So this is like if somebody is born, you know, calculating, so 75 and like 12 years afterwards, so it could be 75, and then we have 87, 99, and so on. Let's see if I'm getting anything more. And actually there is a song called The Year of the Cat that was from the 70s, I guess. Okay, so one more card and 2 oracle cards. So for pile 2, so let's see. What is the next? YAHTZEE. Well, this is the High Priestess, and this is Kusamo in Finland. And you know, Finland is also in the north of Europe, a place that is also, you know, quite cold, and they have the houses. Maybe also you would think that this person may sing, maybe like I mentioned, a little bit in their ego or cold, but look, like the water is melting in the lake, and as we can see, there's illumination with the moon here, and there's light in the house, meaning that the heart of this person is very warm. And also with the energy of the King of Cups, somebody that is not afraid to show their emotions, tell them that they love you, writing, you know, poems or cards, or also, you know, want to take you out and about and to connect with their friends, family, and so on. Maybe this person is from Finland, or maybe you're meeting them in Finland, but this is somebody that is very spiritual, because we have again the High Priestess, and I mentioned a lot with the purple and the blue, somebody that is very intuitive, follows their intuition a lot. So this person will maybe know that you are the person before you know that, but you know when you're, you know, supposed to give a chance. Sounds fantastic. So let's see. Okay, you're supposed to have 2 cards, so I'm going to take one more card, is what I'm being told here. Okay. First of all, let's see. Third eye chakra. I mentioned the third eye chakra. Your person is super spiritual and super intuition, and maybe they're a little bit clairvoyance as well. Trust your intuition. Again, we have the intuition. It's in contact with a higher source of knowledge. Yes. So maybe there's something about the divine that is happening now, this divine timing when you're meeting them. But this person follows the intuition a lot when it not only when it comes to meeting you, but work, connections, etc. And here it says solar plexus amber, fearlessness, turn your worry into a worry. This person is definitely a warrior. We can see also with this passionate, this fiery energy has a lot to do with this fiery and water energy. Likes to be out and about, likes to take care of the family, but not in a manipulative or controlling way. Really, really beautiful. And one last oracle card for you, pile 2. Your next YAHTZEE. Okay. This is the Moth Spirit, and I was actually shown to tell you the back of the deck, so we're going to take that also. Okay, 39, 12, 3 together. Moth Spirit, surrender now. So the moth is also is a transformation, you know, and is also about luck. Sometimes when you see one, it's kind of there's something special happening soon after. It says surrender now. It's what I'm getting when you're meeting this person. It's kind of you will surrender. Look at all this red. Look at this passion, all this love. Like the same color of the t-shirt. It's kind of this person is so ready to be in a committed relationship, has let go of a lot of things of the past, toxic relationships or things that didn't work. It's ready to have their life with another person. It's ready to love again and also to receive love. because that is also something, you know, be ready to receive love, and you're going to be very good together is what I'm getting. Then you have 49, and 49 is an end of a cycle, you know, because it's just before 50, like this big milestone, like the next thing. And it says now is a lucky time, a rabbit spirit. So rabbit spirit, this is also that has to do with a new spring, like something new happening. You have also a lot of animals. Maybe you will also have pets together with this person, and here are the babies from the rabbits, and this is like a confirmation from the Ten of Cups. It could be that you're creating a home with this person, you know, moving in with the person, like with the Four of Wands also, and you're going to have maybe, you know, kids together or a lot of pets. It could be both a rabbit, it could also be hare, you know. So really, really nice. So this is what I had for you on your next YAHTZEE, and I hope it resonated. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and watching. See you next time. Peace and love. Hello and welcome, pile 3. If you selected this dices, 24 could be, or 42 could be significant. So I'm getting something about something that is doubling up. Could be money, could be abundance. I'm getting also a message that has to do with choices or decisions. Could be in the past also. I'm getting the message, don't be so hard on yourself. And also if you needed to do a specific choice back at time, that kind of forgive yourself if you felt afterwards that maybe you regretted or there's something about that. Because maybe it was the only choice you needed to do back then. You need to have courage to take a decision. So be good to yourself is what I'm getting. And also maybe the 2nd of April or the 4th of February may be significant. So I'm going to take the cards and let's see what are the messages for today, for pile 3. So let's see. From Spirit, what are the messages for today for pile 3? And thank you for being here and hope you're doing great. So let's see. Pile 3. What is your next YAHTZEE? So what are you winning at? You have the 9 of Cups. Definitely a card about winning. The energy with the Queen of Pentacles. Yes, we mentioned money. The Magician, Major Arcana. Wow, the Temperance, another Major Arcana. This is really big what is coming in for you, like your next YAHTZEE, like winning. And the energy of the King of Swords. So back of deck, the 9 of Pentacles. Well, this is actually confirming what the energy that I downloaded at the beginning, because I said it's about abundance and about money, but also other things. We'll come back to that. So you have both the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, and as we can see, this person is so happy and satisfied because of like all the pentacles, all the money. So there is an increasing when it comes to money. I mentioned maybe for some of you it's doubling some type of money. This could be working, or you're selling something, you're earning something, or some type of money gift. So this also independent freedom when it comes to money. So this could be that the money is given only to you, or you have earned it by yourself, or it's only that you have done. Maybe you need to have some kind of to win, to conquer different things also to get where you are. Also following your intuition, because I'm getting here also, you know, with the bird standing on the pentacles, kind of maybe you have some type of direct contact maybe there are some guides that help you now when it comes to money to be more abundant. You can see there are some smaller pentacles, but look at the bigger ones that like double the size. So 9, you're also entering a new cycle is what I'm getting. And the first card, the 9 of Cups, is about a wish fulfillment. So I'm getting like this next YAHTZEE, what is the topic today? This is really something you'll be manifesting, something that you're wanting. This is a wish come true. Look at this happiness. You're kind of in together with this gold energy, the sun, you know, is illuminating. And look this money, you know, this could be also jewelry, gold, and different types. So there's a lot of happiness coming in for you. I'm getting also that there are kind of better choices that are going to be kind of offered to you, but first and foremost is about money and abundance. We have also the energy here of the Queen of Pentacles, and this is having money. This is, you know, as you can see, is the energy of the Queen holding the big pentacle again, like we had the back of the deck. Something about you're actually going to hold money. There's 2 cards about holding the pentacle. And you're going also from the 9 of Pentacles kind of to the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. You're leveling up when it comes to money, and something also about the double, maybe significant. And there's also, we have also jewelry here again. So you're also opening your heart chakra. I'm being drawn actually to this hero soul because this is a heart chakra gemstone, and when opening to love, is not always has to do that, you know, you open up to a kind of a new love relationship, but this is also self-love, love for yourself. We can see this person has its eye closed, following the intuition. I mentioned again there's something about following intuition because we see also a lot of the cards, the persons that are pictured, their eyes are closed. And look at this eyeshadow that is green also. I'm getting again some malachite also that has to do with money, but also about the heart chakra. But this could be that maybe you are being offered a leader position or like the next step on your career. But as we can see, both with the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, that is a very independent energy. It's also something that you're getting a money gift or the money is given to you. We have only one kind of person in these cards. So something that you're doing in solitude or something that you need to do for yourself. But this money coming in, we have actually different energies here when it comes to timeline. So it could be different because we have both, you know, we have the first air energy is Libra energy, and then we have Sagittarius energy, and we have Aries energy, Cancer zodiac sign, and then we have Virgo. So maybe it's happening like this transformation may happen fast, but it's things you're going to see kind of different things like month by month. So when you have also the card, you have 2 major arcanas here together. The Magician, here is kind of, you have YAHTZEE, you know, you have like the 5 or the 6 dices kind of have the same, you know, eyes on the dices. So here is you've been manifesting. We have number 8. So you're manifesting also money, stability, abundance. Here is kind of you are having direct contact with the source, and I mentioned that maybe you're having contact with birds or other spiritual realms to get this money or to get this wish come through. This also could be that you are starting something new that maybe you've never done before, but this is also magic. You're making things come true into reality. And again, we see like the jewelry. Maybe you're creating some type of jewelry, or maybe you did that some time ago and now it's going to have a lot of buyers. You're going to kind of gain a lot from this business. You have kind of the Magician next to the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. So this is a lot of money. But again, you have the Temperance. It's also Sagittarius card, but it's also a card about patience. And what is interesting is that we see the 8, like the infinity sign, but here is also another type of infinity sign. And this is also, you can see that there are angel wings. This is also a card about healing and about patience, and also yin and yang, the balance. You see both the moon and the sun. So I'm getting quite strongly, we see the sun here as well, is that, and behind the magician, kind of you having direct contact in some way to other spirit realms. You're also manifesting some type of healing. This could be healing because of things that happened in the past. I mentioned at the beginning, maybe there were some regrets about some choices of things that afterwards you thought you could have done it different. But I'm getting that the message that it was the only way to do it, you know, and this may resonate different because it's different situations and so on. But you are also becoming the leader. We have the magician. You are becoming the leader in your life. You're choosing now. And we have the independent energy both with the 9 of Pentacles and 9 of Cups. And you are like the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, and the energy of the King of Swords. You're kind of elevating in so many ways. And then is this abundance money coming in. But it's also healing. For some of you, you're also kind of healing others. Or you could also be that you are attending to conferences or their speech, podcast, a lot about this communicative energy, that you are communicating to others, maybe how to do things in life. I'm getting also a book from some of you. I mentioned jewelry, but it's also healing. It could be that the things that you're working now, you are healing others. I'm also getting for some of you, both with the Magician and the Temperance and the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you're working when it comes to the health sector. This could be also working in a hospital. This could, I'm getting also a pharmacy. There's a lot of transformation going within you, but kind of this thing that is comes to money, or you're getting money for something else or another job, and there is something else that you're doing, that you're helping others. Maybe you're also going to be voluntary in a place helping people in addition to your job, and then you're helping others, you're supporting others, but because of that you're getting so much in return. And we have the energy of the King of Swords, this Libra, Aries, Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. And we've spoken about Gemini, we've spoken about choices. And there are a lot of birds, as we mentioned before. You have the raven here, you have the bat, and you have the owl. And we can see that it's kind of, maybe you felt you were alone or solo, but this was kind of the path you need to do for yourself. Maybe also you needed to detach from other people to get here, like this big YAHTZEE, this big winning for you. But even though you're on the top of a mountain that is quite steep, so we can see there are flowers growing. So this again, abundance and growth coming in for you. Again, in that you're going to almost feel like you're flying. And there's also some type of jewelry here, even though there's feathers. There's wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom within you is what I'm getting. And the gender doesn't matter. This is just the energy. But here I'm getting also you're following your intuition. You're attracting a lot of beautiful things. You're manifesting. So there's kind of not like only one YAHTZEE, like when you have 5 or 6 stars, it depends if it's regular YAHTZEE or max YAHTZEE. But you have kind of different things coming in for you, like beautiful choices and addition. So I'm going to take another tarot deck, and let's see, so for part 3, what is the next YAHTZEE? Let us know. The 6 of Wands, this is victory again, you're winning. And I mentioned actually that when you play YAHTZEE, you know, and actually the YAHTZEE itself is when you get 5 dices or 6 dices with the same numbers, because sometimes it's maxi YAHTZEE, but the original one has 5 dices. And here's the 6 of Wands. You're winning, kind of, you're getting many YAHTZEEs, if you know what I mean. So this is success, and this is success when it comes to money, but this is also success that like you're getting applaud, but also be happy for yourself. Be happy how long and how far you have reached many goals, and you will reach many goals, because I'm getting that you are meant to have like a specific path or specific mission also. So kind of if you need like a hug, I'm sending you a hug for you right now, and you know, clap on the shoulder is what I'm getting. But this is success. Don't ever dope yourself is what I'm getting. A lot of specific messages. We have the 5 of Pentacles. King of Swords, you can't make them up. You have it twice. This is very, very significant for you. Could also be that you have strongly earth placements on your birth chart, such as Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. Interesting. The card is... So this is the 4 of Wands. Oops, excuse me. So a lot of happiness coming for you. Let's see if we can have one more card. The Lovers. This is actually confirming what we already said, but I'm going to go through the cards. And back of the deck, the 8 of Cups. With the 8 of Cups, I'm getting that you're walking away from your past. You're walking away literally from people, situations, or things that, you know, didn't give you happiness. And what I'm also getting is that this is quite interesting, because I was going to say that you're going to get kind of a lot of opportunities, but also messages. And actually it was interesting, because when I do the readings I don't get any messages. It's kind of, I block that energy, but suddenly there was a message. So I'm getting you walking away, first of all, with the 8 of Cups, from something, you know, in the past. This could be that also maybe you have having some regrets about some choices. So this now in the past, but it's also again kind of new information coming in for you, new positive messages. This could be expected and unexpected, and you're going also from the 8 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. So no matter what, you're elevating, you're moving forward. Really nice energy. Yeah, there is fast movement. This is the Chariot. Yeah, I just split the deck. The Chariot. This is Cancer zodiac sign energy. So June to July, again, like with the 9 of Cups. This is fast movement. The stubborn soldier, but meaning here that you're having control of your life again. So the 5 of, this is the 5 of Pentacles. And normally the 5 of Pentacles is a card of maybe about feeling left outside, about lack. But I'm seeing this card differently in this reading. I'm seeing here with, I think actually crowns. And you have kind of 3 royals, to put it that way. You have the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the energy of the King of Swords twice. And as we can see, there are 5 crowns here together. So they're like 3 in the middle. I'm getting kind of, this is the past energy, this is the future energy, and this is kind of the energy now. So I don't think that as lack. It could be maybe that because of choices in the past you felt some type of lack or so, type that you have done things differently, but I'm getting that you are not there anymore. And we had the Eight of Cups, so there's a lot of things, situations, feelings, emotions, people, places that you left in the past, both physically, energetically, emotionally. So what is interesting, again, in the center of the spread, again, we have the energy of the Queen of Swords together with the Magician, and you have the King of Swords here again. So you have it twice. As we can see, this is also about more kind of the mature energy, and you know, mature is not always about being older when it comes to age, because it could be very young and be very, very wise. But as we can see, there is something that you are using your wisdom. We had also the owl here, and you had many birds, so there's a lot of wisdom, there's a lot of communication. There is maybe a hidden ability or something that you didn't want to maybe speak your truth or debate about something, or but now this is changing, because there's a lot of this communicative energy, and we can see that four swords, two, they're different colors, like the 2 and 2, you know, you have two dice, there's 4, so both number 2 and 4 may be significant for you. Together is 6, like you have the 6 of Wands here. Just trying to get more energy here, let's see. Let me see for a moment. Yes, we can see this both energy of the King of Swords here. So the kings are holding a sword on with the same hand. It's kind of, with the Three of Swords is standing by themselves, kind of you going from disappointments, sadness times, to kind of being in charge for yourself, but also what you're communicating is kind of healing others. And as we can see, there's also some brushes here, there's some also jewelry here. It's kind of, as we can see with the colors, you're going into, I'm getting like a new era. And there's a lot of this, you know, orange color that also has to do both, you know, with the sacral chakra and also the red, the root chakra. So it's kind of you're being more confident, more energetical, and you kind of, you're not afraid to be in your emotions and your creativity, which is so beautiful. Can you feel, and also you're creating what you want, because you're taking charge of your life. Kind of you're not afraid to kind of put yourself out there. Is what I'm getting. And what is interesting actually, so this is Neptune energy, as we can see here, and with this Neptune energy, it's not something that we see often when it comes to sports. That is more about the mind, the communication, you know, intellectual. And Neptune is kind of, we can see it from Earth. So again, I'm getting some type of spiritual abilities, or there's some type of contact or downloads from other realms. Maybe you are speaking your spirituality in some way, because Neptune has also to do, you know, with dream, spirituality, illusion, and also unconditional love. Let's see if I'm getting anything more here before I continue. guess this is we'll continue for the next card. But it's also about Pisces, and Pisces has, to do, it's about dreaming again, like with the cups. Something kind you've been dreaming of coming into fruition, like this big YAHTZEE. So you have the Four of Wands, and I'm getting different messages, maybe because there's, the different stories. With the Four of Wands here is the energy, this is celebration, but it's kind of maybe you're also coming like together with yourself, is what I'm getting. This is also a card about maybe you're getting a new job, there's a new place, but it also could be relocating. And what is interesting, even though I'm not getting kind of so much love, like a love partnership in this pile, that it's about that, because this is about you, is what I'm getting. This could be maybe, I'm getting two things, because you have enemies to lovers and you have the lovers. This is also number 6, again, you have sixes, but it's also about choices. I've spoken already about choices, at the beginning when I saw this with the dices. So again, there's better choices coming in for you. And Gemini has to do about choice, but this could be also some type, like a side message for some of you. Maybe you're healing a connection that you had with a soulmate or with a twin flame, because it says from enemies to lovers. It doesn't mean that you're going to reconnect with a person if you don't want to. You use your discernment and intuition, and this file is a lot about using your intuition. But for some of you, there is a possibility to reconnect or have a reunion. And of course, it's up to you if you let this person back in again, or if you want to be in a relationship. But again, I mentioned there's a lot of communication coming in for you, a lot of messages. This could be one of them, because it's like the 11-11 card with the wands, but it's celebration coming in no matter what. And maybe there's some type of, you are relocating, or you're relocating your business, or maybe there's a lot of movement when it comes to this new endeavor that you're doing, or maybe you are also being in different places. So the lovers, it's about love, but it's also about choices. The Gemini card, you have 2 Kings of Swords, so it's strongly about these choices. So as we can see, they're a little bit different. She's the energy of the female energy is more kind of butterfly energy, and that's more like the moth energy. So, but there is a time maybe there, it could be apology coming in right now, like there's a possibility to reunite, but it's up to you. And because it says also from enemies to lovers, could be that somebody that you are not in contact anymore, you left in the past. We already mentioned living things in the past, but now this person's coming back. Soon we're going to have Mercury retrograde, actually, in the zodiac sign of Cancer, both with the Chariot and the Nine of Cups, can be significant. And then it's a person coming in to apologize or to try to be in a connection, in a loving relationship, and it's up to you. You have so many good cards here. This is a lot of positivity going on no matter what. But it's also this about yourself a lot. If you were in separation from somebody, maybe you've done also a lot of healing, you had worked a lot on yourself, you are kind of starting something for yourself, creativity. So there's a possibility to have some healing with this connection. But for others of you, it's kind of having apology. And this could be also kind of a dear friend from a past. It doesn't have to be a loving relationship. It's kind of enough for you to have a completion, to have this new cycle. And then you're leaving it behind. But it's something with the Magician that you've been... this may be kind of YAHTZEE for you, because if you felt that you needed an apology from somebody, and then this person comes back now and apologizes, it's kind of some type of winning some victory for you, even though you deserve it, but it was what it was supposed to be, the right thing. So I'm getting one more card here, one third card, and this to see if there's a place or something more that we need to know for next YAHTZEE. Okay. So we have the Two of Pentacles, and here it says Paris, France. So again, this could be that, you know, France is significant for you, or Paris, or maybe you're traveling there, maybe your new job is there, or maybe there's something about money. So maybe you're relocating, you're visiting. This is also again the sun energy, so it's a lot of this beautiful energy. There is celebration. With the Two of Pentacles, could be also that you have, there's a choice again. We mentioned choice. Choice is coming in for you, both with the Lovers, Gemini, but a different type of choices that were in the past. Here's also different people. We also see couples. We also see, you know, people going from to work. So there's something about, and again we can see that this person has been shopping, meaning again money is coming in to you. It's just a symbolic for that. And here we have the Pentacle itself. So this is also more money coming in. Really nice. Okay, so I'm going to take 2 oracle cards to finish your reading, 5-3. Okay, this came quite okay. There we got them. So let's see here. First of all, check here. What is the first card that came here? This is chakra balance. Yes, I already mentioned several chakras. I mentioned both the heart chakra, the root chakra, and solar plexus chakra. There is balance coming in. Both I mentioned with the Temperance and the Chariot. When I split the deck, there is balance coming in for you. Embrace the balance between earth and spirit. Again, there's this very earthy energy with all these pentacles, and also the spirit, both with the energy of the Temperance and the Magician. It's a lot to spirit with you. I mentioned that maybe you also are having direct signs from birds or the spirit realms. We have clear quartz, rose quartz, hematite. Really nice. And then we have the solar plexus chakra. We actually mentioned that when we were speaking about the energy of one of the King of Swords, citrine. Citrine is actually has to do with money and abundance. So again, money is coming in for you, and we have abundance. That's why I already felt the energy with the dices. So both money and abundance, and healing and choices. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. And then it's exactly what is happening, and because of that is when you're attracting all of this abundance, money, etc. So the last oracle card for you, pile 3. Let's see. What more do we need to know? Yeah, I'm going to show this one and the back of the deck. So we have 23-5. There is change coming in. There's big change coming in for you, and also because you have so many major arcanas. Equal spirit, spirit has your back. And I mention again that 2 things, both that you are very connected to birds. There are also messengers, but it could be maybe you are experiencing some type of telepathy or download or something. Birds are very important for you, and also don't forget how wise you are is what I'm getting. And spirit has your back. There's also a lot about this earthy energy, but also the spirit. There's intuition, this new thing that you're starting, maybe and there's something that you're winning in, but it could also be like something spiritual, like we mentioned, like a side work or your healing. That also has to do with spirit. And as we can see, here is the crown again, and the crown again, we have the energy, you know, that you are crowning. I mentioned that you're getting your crown, both with the energy of the Queen of Pentacles and the energy of the 2 King of Swords. So, and the back of the deck that we have here, this is a dragonfly spirit, 2-2. Like I mentioned, 2-2 is the double, 2-2 is 4. So is this the confirmation about dices that you had? And a dragonfly spirit. And this is also some type of dragonfly or kind of moth spirit. So it's confirming again this transformation. And it says truth, transcendence, illusion. So that's you're elevating, and there's a crown also. So you're getting your crown. You're winning now. Let's put it this way. So this is what I had for you. Hope it resonated. Please let me know. Thank you for watching, like, and subscribing. And see you next time. Peace and love.